Are we there yet?
With me?
No, I'm talking to your camera. Just waiting for it to catch up. Okay, here we go. Greetings, Tube Reviews. It's Yellow Belly here. How's it going, folks? Oh, look at all these people waiting for me. Oh, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well, before we start anything, I always have to do this. There we go, that's that done. And who we got in? Oh, first in was the absolutely pursuit asked 8-bit Rachel. Good to see you. She says bollocks, which is, yeah, no problem. Nads off Big Juffer, and wrestling limbs, body is ready, he said. Fantastic. And greetings and bollocks to you too, Rach, says Pete Walker. Good to see you, buddy. Let me set this to live chat so I can get things up. Who else have we got in there? We've got Ego Chip in, which is brilliant because one of his games is going to be appearing tonight. We have who else? Velociraptor. Yeah, Belly's gonna get you. Indeed. And of course, we have Johnny B. Good to see you, Johnny. Well, funny we've got a Johnny B, which is JB. We have a BJ here as our guest. So can everybody say hello to Big Juffer? And there's the man himself.
Hello. I should have thought through that nickname first, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should have, mate. Now, yeah, you're always going to be a BJ now.
Yeah, something that can't be shortened to blowjob.
Yeah. There we go. And here come the hellos coming in. So here's the man himself in the flesh. He said he got a kind of pledge on the top of his head, so just special for this. Now, have you had your Sunday bath?
Hang on, say that again.
Have you had your Sunday bath?
I don't have a bath, I have a shower. I haven't had a bath since I was about 12.
Oh, I get you. One of them scruffy types, eh? Yeah. Never mind. The old. I was going to say because Janey tonight is going to be asking everybody, and she'll. I also put a message on their Discord saying, she's going to be checking behind your ears for spuds.
Better not check mine.
Yeah, so make sure. Yeah, so. Ego Chip says, why are you pretending you didn't think that nickname through thoroughly? And he's, no worry, Annie Viking, good to see you anyway, buddy. Good to have you around. So we have the awesome Big Juffer, who's, I would say, possibly a recent appearance on the retro scene, would you say?
Definitely, yeah, especially with this little gang that you've all got going together. So I'm really quite chuffed that you've asked me to come on.
Oh,
you and Zypho and all them for probably less than a year, I would think. So thank you very much for having me.
No, it's my pleasure, mate. It's my pleasure. As everybody knows, my idea of my streams is I'm not streaming for me, I'm streaming for the community. And it'd be absolutely, it's great to get everybody on screen and and maybe get a little bit of their retro history. So we were chatting beforehand, and you mentioned the dreaded ZX. Was that your first machine, sir?
It was, yeah. I did have a Philips G7000 at one point. I don't know if you had that before or at the same time I had the Spectrum. Well, that was absolute garbage, so I don't really count that. But yeah, when I was about 12, I got a 48K Specky, and I loved it. Back in the day, I thought it was brilliant. Now, I've got no nostalgia for it whatsoever. I've got loads of games on emulators, and I think I've got one Spectrum game. Because it's just something that I don't really want to go back to, even though I enjoyed it at the time, and it's got some great games. So it had, what did it have? Synapse, Nebulous. That was great. They were, brilliant. But I don't really want to go back and do them again. It's weird, isn't it?
That is weird, though, because as I was saying to you, my midlife crisis was buying an Amstrad to relive my youth. It was either that or, as I said, go around banging 16-year-olds. So I chose the Amstrad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I had the Spectrum, and then as soon as the Mega Drive came out, I got a Japanese import Mega Drive before they got released here.
Ah, no, I did that. Great import.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. And the first game I got was Thunder Force 3.
Me too.
You as well?
Yeah, honestly, first game I had to drive all the way to Stoke on Trent to this importer's to pick one up, and he says, "Oh, you know, I've got this game here. Do you want it? It's really good." And I went, "Yeah, go on, throw it in then." And it was Thunder Force 3, and I love that game. Even now, it's still my game.
And me, yeah, I played that to death till I could finish it basically with my eyes shut on the hardest level. Loved that game. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was absolutely blown away just by the sound, the music and stuff. I mean, it had rocking soundtracks, and I don't know if you saw. I did a top, was it a Friday foursome for Chris Novabug and the Thunder Force 3 tune, the end of level baddie on the first level. That neoclassical piece it just absolutely blew me away, and that was like my favourite of all.
Fantastic, isn't it? What else did I get? Oh, I got Revenge of Shinobi with it, I think, as well.
Yeah, had that one.
That was mint.
Yeah,
yeah up until that, I just had a Specky, and my mates had the Commodore 64. Another one had the Atari 7800, and they all had the decent games. I'm not into this, slagging off other systems just because it's not the system that you like.
No.
Commodore Iridium, the Atari had the Space Raiders, Star Raiders. Star Raiders, what it is. They all eventually migrated to Amigas and ST, and I was skint, so I had to wait until I could save up for this Mega Drive. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So you said you were 12 when you got your Spectrum. Did you ever go at the old programming in BASIC?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, but I didn't really get it to do very much. I did do one really crap thing for a mate who was on holiday in Greece, I think, at the time, and he was in a bad car crash.
Oh, sure.
And when he came back, he was all broken up and couldn't move and stuff. So I did all it was a man that was about screen height. As a massive sprite, and all he did was run very badly across from one side to the other. And at the end, it just said, "Get well soon" in tiny little font. I think that's the most programming I've ever done.
Oh,
yeah, but I cheated on that. But don't tell anybody.
Well, now, can I be rude and ask your age, sir?
You can. I'm 21 next week.
21 next week, right? So let's at least double that. And so I'm just trying to figure out if I'm older than you or not.
Probably about. Yeah, I'm 49.
I'm just one up on you then.
Yeah, I'm 50 next year.
Yeah. Oh no, I've turned the 50 and I've still got more hair.
Yeah, well, I've been without hair longer than I've been with hair.
Yeah.
It all fell out at 24.
Yeah.
And the only reason I knew it was falling out because we went to a pub to play pool, and in the pool place they had the mirrors above the table.
Oh yeah.
So that you could see the top of your head as you were bending down to take the shot. And I did it and just thought, fucking hell, that's got to come off. So the next day I just shaved it off, and that's been it ever since. So
yeah. Hello, Zypho. Good to see you, buddy. Zypho's in the chat.
Hope he looks as good as Juffer when he's 21.
Yeah, and of course, that's salute Field Marshal Novabug in the chat. Good to see you, sir. So the reason I'm asking is, when you were at school, did you have, was it all BBC Micros?
It was, yeah. Yeah, we did O-level on BBC Micros that were all networked together. And me and my mum, because we liked them, said we'd save up and buy one. And I think that's where I got the money for the Mega Drive from, because I just thought, hang on, these are crap. I don't want one of these anymore. By the time we saved up enough, it was just, yeah, why would you want one of them?
Yeah.
Garbage.
So do you remember? Now, I always ask this when we talk about the BBC Micro. When I was at 1985, 86, we had BBC Micros, and I used to play a game called Frack, but it was Frack 69, the rude version. Did you have any? Did you ever come across that?
No, I didn't. All we used to play was a racing game where you had an ashtray to move across the top row of keys. So it was like a steering wheel, but you had to roll it. So the further left on the keyboard you went, the more left you turned, and the further right you went on the keyboard, the more right you turned. Was it Revs or something like that?
I can't remember that one. I'll be honest, because it was all. Yes, as I was saying, yes, I remember you requesting that. It's only because I always mention this because, as far as I can recall, it was the first rude game ever made. You see, so back in 1985, I think it was. So I always mention that. Yes, as Eiffel says, yes, yeah. People are saying hello, which is awesome. So you went on to the Mega Drive, as you said, and did you stick with the old Mega Drive, or did you sneak over to the Nintendo side of things?
Yeah, I did the decent thing when the Super Nintendo came out and traded all my Mega Drive games in and the Mega Drive to buy the Super Nintendo, because I just wanted that more than anything. Got Super Mario World and F-Zero, I think, were the first games. Yeah. Played both of them to death, and then wished they'd got me a Mega Drive back. So,
yeah, that was a mistake and a half there. Blasphemy, if you ask me. Trading a Mega Drive in for a SNES. People are asking for. Oh, hi, Mikey Smith. Good to see you, buddy. And Janey, if she's around. People are asking to see your T-shirt, mate.
Oh, can you see it? It's the little dude from Breath of the Wind on the Switch. Little fella that goes da 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 when you get the chests and that. Can't remember what his name is. Someone in the kitchen. What he's called?
Yeah, Bob. We'll call him Bob.
Yeah, cauliflower head.
Yeah. So yeah, excellent. Yeah. So you went onto the Super Nintendo, and then was there anything there that really stuck out for you with that machine, or?
Yeah, the cost of the games. Because when I got Street Fighter 2, I think I paid 95 quid for that on import from America. Star Fox was about the same. I remember paying the same for the first Star Wars one.
Mm-hmm.
Like a side-scrolling thing with a few Mode 7 levels thrown in as well.
Yeah.
The one that stuck out the most was probably Street Fighter. That's the one that we played to absolute death. It was pretty good at the time.
Yeah, I think that was like the killer app for the old Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was really good. But you had to put the cheat code in to get the speed up at the start.
Oh, right.
It was a bit bonkers.
I'm not sorry. Not sorry. So you got some nice retro memories there, and right. I usually ask this to the big tubers, but I'll ask you also. Have you got any gaming regrets back in the day?
Yes, definitely. The day the 3DO was released, going and buying that piece of crap. About 450 quid. And they were playing it in, I can't remember if it was Electronics Boutique or something like that. They had a big telly with the Need for Speed on. The Need for Speed just looked amazing. But then when I got it, absolute crap. Although, to be fair, the Street Fighter game on it was pretty good. Street Fighter Turbo. And Nova's saying the 3DO is awesome. But, yeah. You can have it in the garage, mate. Come and get it.
Yeah. He'll sell it you. He'll swap it for one of your Amstrads, mate.
Yeah, but the way the gamepads worked on that was weird as well, because they all daisy chained together. So if you bought, you only had one connector on the console, then you had to plug the other pads into that, all chained off. Yeah, it was all right, but he's already got one.
Oh, he's already got one. Oh, right. I'll try and get you a decent machine then, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, and then I suppose my other regret is because I've had every console pretty much on release day since they came out, except for the Sega Saturn, and I never had a Sega Saturn. I don't, because it had some brilliant shoot 'em ups on it, like Don Patch and Dead on Patch and Battle Garega, Sokyo Gurentai and all that stuff. I wish I'd have had one, but never happened because I'm an idiot.
Gutted. And really, it's the hardest one to emulate as well, the Saturn.
Yeah, it's all right. It can do most of the stuff. I've got pretty much, all the ROMs that I want and all the, all the ISOs and that, but it's not the same.
No. I mean, it's. I'm still a big CRT fan. I prefer CRTs to anything. Just mainly for the nostalgia, but also I just think that's what they were built for. So that's what they look the best on.
Yeah, we had a 32-inch CRT, old Toshiba, up until about a year ago, and we couldn't sell it for love of the money. Couldn't get rid of it. We ended up skipping it because we didn't have room for it. Because obviously, being a CRT, it's as wide as it is, well, as deep as it is long.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous. And yeah, it ended up getting skipped. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
I'm an idiot.
Well, all you have to do is throw it on eBay now and just put retro gaming CRT, and you would have made a couple of £100 out of it.
Yeah, free 3DO with every purchase. Put that in.
Vello says he's got a room full of them now. Good lad, Vello. Good lad. So, how did you get involved with this? Us lot of mugs then. Who did you pop your cherry with? Was it Zypho or was it Novabug?
I think it was Zypho, because, as you know, probably me and Zypho are both in this Tubers High Score challenge thing.
Yeah.
Facebook, and he just popped up one day and said, I'm streaming the game now. And that was it. I popped in probably about a year ago. I don't know, he'll probably correct me. And ever since then, you've not been able to get rid of me. Like, pretending that I'm funny, probably winding everybody up with me crap jokes.
Oh,
but,
no,
if I hadn't for that, I probably would still not have found it. So.
Oh, excellent. And Zyphos is on a bloody well tried. So, did you get involved with any other retro communities, or were we your first?
This is the first. I've started on another score challenge as well from Mainmeister.
Oh, yes.
But the people on that one are a lot better than me, Zypho, OSG, and Lucas. So I'm not enjoying that one as much because I don't win. Yeah, Zypho's saying I keep winning. He keeps bloody winning at the minute. So it's getting a bit too professional. People are playing it until they get the best score they can.
I guess it. Yeah. Also, Is it tantrums? Is it?
There have been a few tantrums actually. I think on the game that I picked, it was an X68000 game, and I picked it because there was a Windows version, and you could do it on the X68000 one as well. And OSG made a little launcher so we could all play the same one. And some guy kicked off because there was a 5 frames per second difference between the versions. And it's like, well, if you can tell 5 frames per second difference, good luck to you, mate, because I bloody can't. I can barely see the bastard half the time. That's why I've got these on.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, people do get a little bit over serious. But yeah, I find especially this community, the Amstrad community. I call it the Amstrad. It is other machines as well. But this little group, it's been it's an amazing community. I think very welcoming, and we look out for each other. How do you find it?
Yeah, no, exactly the same. I mean, when I first popped on Zypho's stream, everyone, and like literally everyone, was just like, they knew you already, and dead welcoming and dead friendly, and dead cool. And it's the same on everybody's stream. So on Nova's stream, on your stream, on Mikey's stream, when we all jump on that, it's just brilliant. It's like it's going to sound crap, this, but it's like being in the pub with your mates talking a load of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly. Nice. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
It's a cult.
Yeah, a cult.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, cool. Yeah, he said cult. So I think now's a good time to hiya, Kev. Hiya, buddy. Good to see you, matey. Is to mention you actually have a YouTube channel yourself, sir.
I do, if you can call it that. I'm not like one of the proper ones, where they all go like and subscribe and comment and all that kind of stuff. It's mainly the YouTube High Score Challenge thing, and I'm doing a bit of an A to Z of arcade shoot 'em ups at the minute.
Okay.
There that people haven't heard of that I think are really good.
Okay. I've just pulled it up on screen, so it is covering us. But there it is. There's Big Juffer's. Now, I hate to say this, buddy, but you actually look older in that picture than you do in real life.
Who do we look like?
I don't know, but you just look older.
What, older now or older in that picture?
No, you look older in that picture than you do now. I think it's the beard, mate. I think it's the beard.
Might be. But you know the reason I grew this, don't you?
Go on.
It's because whenever I go out, people always ask me, well, not always, but a lot of people say, are you Paddy off Emmerdale? And, there's worse people to look like. At least I'm not saying, are you Fred West? Or are you now then? We were out once having a meal, me, the wife and the kids. And there was this old woman staring at me all the way through my meal. And at the end, she looked at me like that and she went, you're him, aren't you? I went, no, I'm me. She went, no, you're him off the telly. Oh, here we go again. So I like to play it up a bit. And, I was like, oh, who, Brad Pitt? She goes, no, the vet. I said, oh, who, James Herriot? She goes, no, the fat one off Emmerdale. I said, oh, yeah, thanks, love. Cheers for that. So.
There we go. I did cop that question there. There was a question off Velociraptor, I think it was. Yeah, he was saying, ask Big Juffer what his favourite CPC shooter is.
It's got to be that Relentless one. I think you know his answer to that one already. Bloody fantastic, that. Love it. It's got a little, it'll be on there on my channel if you scroll down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to quickly flick through it. Let's have a look. So you've started doing the old A to Z yourself, which is good to see. Of shoot 'em ups. So that's really really cool. You got the Maymeister stuff now on there. The Tubers High Score. There's Pinball Dreams. And there's Relentless. There it is. Lovely stuff. Great shoot 'em up there. Have you had a crack at any of the other shoot 'em ups yet, apart from the ones I sent?
Only the one that you sent earlier on, which I don't want to give any spoilers away, but yeah. But that Relentless one was absolutely brilliant. Loved it.
Yeah. Well, there's a few others. There's Super Edge Grinder, and there's another one similar to that. I forget the name of it.
Right.
The gorgeous Kate White is there, and Kate's promised to do a live stream pole dancing. It'll be cool. So the address is user Juffer666 videos. So it's Big Juffer. He's on 51 subscribers. Let's get that up. So the link is in the description of my live stream as we speak. I want everybody and there's the link there as well from Zypho. Thank you, buddy. I want everybody to subscribe, and at the end of this stream, I'm going to double check and see if we can get that up at least 10. So that'll be awesome if you can help with that, guys. I would appreciate that. So,
awesome if you could get to 1,000.
Hey, I can't get to 1,000, mate. Not to worry. Yeah. Oh, and here's John Gage in the chat. Hiya, John. Good to see you, buddy. So, I forgot what I was asking now. Where are we up to?
Well, where it says everyone should join the Tubers High Score Challenge. Spot on, they should. It's great.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Hi, DVD Film Blog. Good to see you, mate. Yeah. Already subbed. Good. Let's let everybody in the chat. Like I said, it's the links in the description below. Let's get that sub count up a bit, which should be awesome. And yes, you're doing the good old Tubers High Score Challenge. And I was talking to you before about I fell out of gaming after the PS1, but you said you just carried on. And had pretty much every system. What's your favourite system at the moment?
At the minute, I do like the Switch out of all the, the current consoles. Xbox, we did have one. We sold it. Didn't really get on with it. PS4 sits under the telly, but we just use it for watching Netflix and iPlayer and stuff. We don't really do the games on them, apart from on the Switch, and that's about it. Yeah, it's weird. I don't think I'll be getting a PS5 or a new Xbox Series X or whatever they call it. But, yeah. MAME's probably my favourite, just because of all the shoot-em-ups. And you can do a few of them now on the Switch, but this is going to sound stupid as well, and up my own arse, but there's a bit of input lag on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Press the button, there's a definite delay between pressing it and the shit moving and stuff.
Yeah, like I says, I haven't got a clue about input lag. It's I have a lag in the brain anyway because of my age, so I wouldn't notice it. But there's something I mentioned to you earlier was the Switch seems to be a good platform for retro gaming, and I saw a video today, I think it was, of Metal Jesus, that guy who copied me with the hidden gems thing, and. It now emulates this. What's it called again? GameCube. Yeah, Nintendo GameCube games coming out for it, so that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. GameCube is one of my favorite systems.
Excellent. Yeah, definitely worth a look at. Right, well, time's cracking on. So if you've got a question for Big Juffer, throw it in the chat and he will pick it up. And what I will do now is ask you to switch off your camera, sir, so we can get on a bit with the games.
Of course. Wave like that.
There we go. So, yeah, you can still hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh, superb. Right, so what I'm going to do is crack open the old emulator. And here we go. Now, yeah, there's a question for you already, mate.
Just seen Lim's question saying, show us your Big Juffer. I just got it out just as I turned the camera off.
Yes, I've seen his Big Juffer, and yeah, it is quite impressive.
Yeah, no, it's an ironic nickname. It's a very small Juffer. Zypho's got it right.
He's actually asking if there is a small Juffer, so is there any? It's up to you to tell if you wish.
Well, there's my son, but he's bigger than me, so we couldn't call him small Juffer. We'd have to call him bigger Juffer.
So yeah, our BJ is a family man. He is a family man, and yes, he's proven that his seed is working. How many times?
Sorry, mate, you broke up again. Missed that.
Sorry, bud. I was saying you've proven that your seed works. Yeah, how many times have you had proof of it working?
Well, I've got 3 kids, but 2 of them are twins, so it probably only proves it worked twice.
Or you were just that potent.
Well, you could say that, but yeah, I think it was more lucky. Unless one of them's the milkman's.
Yeah. And here's a question. While I'm making a fag and then I'll start loading up a game, is how does Mrs. Juffer, what does she think of all this retro gaming nonsense we do?
She loves it because she can slope off upstairs and watch all the crappy detective stuff that she's already seen, like Morse and Lewis and Endeavour and Touch of Frost and all that kind of stuff. But then she wonders why she has night terrors every night and dreams of being murdered.
Yeah, it kind of gives it away a bit, doesn't it?
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why can't she watch something nice and pleasant? The Durrells. Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Right, let's hit this one first. Oh, there's a joke there. If I had a tumbleweed, I'd give it to you there, Nova Bug.
The dangerous seed joke. Praised the titter.
Yeah.
It's like a Richard Stilgo-esque humorism.
Radio, here's our first game. It's called Speed Zone. It's a 1988 game. And yeah, let's have a look-see. So, little intro. Oh, and here we go. What did you make of this?
I quite liked this. Now, your ship is far too big, and it's a bit slippy to control, and the other ships are way too fast. But I really did quite enjoy it once you get the knack of it.
Yeah.
You can find a safe bit and get through it. And on stage 2, there's a TARDIS.
Right, I've just realised that my emulator's on 200% from a video I did, so I need to change that. That's why it's so fast. Give me a second, folks.
I think it's still not even...
Yeah, it's on. It's my fault. I did a video where I upped it to 200%. I doubled the thing. I just realised. I thought, bloody hell, I know it was quick, but I didn't know it was that quick. So that was my fault. Let's try that again. Yeah, John. It was for that last video I did, the Pit Fighter one. I tried speeding up the emulator to see if it was any better. It wasn't.
I think it's still just as quick though when you start it.
Yeah, it is. It's still a fast game. Here we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, bloody hell, they're moving fast. Now then, I thought this was a cracking shooter. Absolutely belting. Yeah, it's fast. I like the idea you've got a shield.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But it's bloody fast. It's a fast shooter. Ridiculously fast, to be honest. If anything, I think I need to slow down the emulator. But
yeah, there is a knack to it. I think after each wave, if you sort of move up a little bit towards the middle, you get a bit more chance to react to them that come behind you.
Yeah, definitely. It's yeah, it's one of those where you have to learn the old patterns and stuff. So, yeah, I think it's absolutely belting game. I never knew. Oh, there's a TARDIS there. I don't know why there's a TARDIS, but there you go. Get ready.
Yeah.
No, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. What do we think, guys? It's certainly quick. Have you seen this one before? Have you played this one before, guys?
John Gage has reviewed it.
Oh, there we go. John will know it.
Mikey loves the TARDIS.
Yeah.
I know he's like that, Mikey.
Wow, it's fast. I've never seen. I'll be honest. I've never played an Amstrad game so fast. I really haven't.
It's really fast. DVD Film Bloke gives it 7 out of 10.
Oh, we're already. Yeah, let's give us an idea, folks, what you think of this. Oh, hey, I'm doing well here.
This is about as far as I got because I got put off by the spell in the shield down the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. I am enjoying it. I'll be dead honest. I am enjoying it.
Yeah, Bello, it's speed zone.
Yeah, I am certainly living up to its name. There we go. So that music's a little bit annoying.
Pete gives it a 6. Johnny gives it 120 out of 200. I give it a 6 out of 10 as well. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it. Now, I've got to think about this now.
John Gage giving it a 7. Nova giving it 7.5. Rach giving it a 6.
Yeah, I can see these. No, as I thought it's mentioned there, it's is there any other variety to it? looks okay from Kate. Ego Chip 6 out of 10. CPC Game Reviews gave it a 5 out of 10. Looks good 7. Yeah, what do I think of it? Well, I think the graphics are fine. I agree with you. The ship is too big. If it was a smaller ship, I would have. I think you'd enjoy it more. It's certainly fast, almost getting to the point of maybe being too fast. But it doesn't stop you enjoying it. I think it's one of those that you'll do better and better as you go on. Yeah, I think I'll go with the 7. A 7 on this one because I do enjoy it. I did enjoy it, and just for the speed alone, really. So yeah, doesn't quite hit hidden gem status, but yeah, a nice solid 7 out of 10 game, and I think everybody should have a go at this one. As always, folks, I will put all these games in my Discord for you to try, so that you can have a crack at them yourself. And if you disagree with my score, you say, "Oh, that's too low or too high," yeah, throw it in the chat as well. So let's move on to another game. It's not working. I have no idea what that says. Not to worry. This was called Spherical. It's a Rainbow Arts game. Now, QAOP, spacebar fire.
That means don't play with your life, according to CPC Game Reviews.
Oh, thank you. It's an anti-drugs message. Yeah, I totally agree. Don't smoke. Anything. Tobacco. Or, don't drink. Don't do anything fun. Right. Oh, and he says, I played this one the other day. I still own the box and poster. Well done, buddy. Hello, Chris Burnell. Good to see you. His favourite game was Laser Squad. I think I covered Laser Squad when I was doing the letter L. So let's have a look at this. What have we got? Now then. 5. Keyboard joystick or value. One player game. And here we go. Now then. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah. It's one of those games where, there you go, you build blocks and you use them to climb up various, to collect the things of your journey. And then you can collect them back as well. Yep, certainly. It's a puzzler. Pete Walker's already liking this, he says. Yeah, it reminds me of Nanako. No, I don't know if you've ever played any of the Nanako games. Well, this certainly reminds me of that. How can I get up there now? Let's get rid of that. Yeah, it's definitely a puzzler. It's definitely... There we go, got rid of that. If I do that, there we go, and then I can do that again. There we go, get that, yeah. Yeah, Solomon's Key, that type of game. Yeah, it's good. It's lovely graphics. Yeah, I do like me puzzlers myself. How did you find this one, buddy?
I quite liked this one. It's pretty. I thought it was a bit slow and a bit clunky, especially on later levels. Didn't really know what to do at first, but then worked out, like they pointed out in the chat, Arnie pointed it out, you've got to get the ball from the top down to that in block where you stood at the minute.
I get you. Right.
So at the start, I just thought it was like load, run away. You had to, build the blocks, drop the blocks, and all that stuff. And then it's good, but later on, when they've got a timer on the right, which times when the ball starts moving. And if you don't move straight away and build the ramps and the blocks exactly where you should do, you've got no chance of doing it. So like now, I think you're stuck there because you
Oh,
can't.
yeah. I'm definitely stuck there. I think you can, escape to restart as such. No, it's good. It's the old Solomon key kind of thing. Yeah, it's certainly interesting game. It's one of those that I can't decide straight away because I'd have to play a lot of it. One thing I do is I don't play a lot of these games before I stream because I want to capture my initial thoughts, etc. of it. But no, it's a nice game. It's nice graphics, certainly. Let's have a look what the chat's saying.
Fellow's just giving it 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. It's a gem, but it's quite a popular game, so I don't know if it counts as hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that. And the controls are a wee bit clunky, but otherwise it's a brilliant one. It's a 9 out of 10 from him. Wow. All right, what did you score this one, buddy?
I give this one 7.5 because once you work out what you're doing and once you work out the layout of each level, it's a challenge more of beating the controls than beating the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just the little clunky nature, but it's very good. It's very well done. I'd enjoy it. I'll probably play it again. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I'd set this on my joypad. It'll probably be easier on keyboard, to be honest. Did you try it on keyboard?
No, I did it with joystick, so you could be right.
Yeah. Right, well, we've got a lot of scores coming in now. Let's have a look what people are saying. Zypo's agreeing with Velo. It's an 8.5 from him. Ego Chip's giving it a 9. CPC Game Reviews is giving it a 9. Wow, these are high scores indeed. Well then, guys, the question is it hidden? That is the big question. Somebody said it was well known. I'd never heard of it before, so it was hidden to me. But I'll let you decide. It's there. Scores wise, it's right there at the hidden gem status. So I think we'll first thing we'll do is I know I've not seen Retro and Lim, so I think I should just check in with the Retro and Lim Steve, see what he thinks of this game. Now then. Okay. Let's check in with Novabug. He might. Oh dear, he's a little bit busy there. Yeah, definitely a bit busy. Never mind. Maybe Zypho can give us some. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh dear, no, is that an accident? Not to worry about. Not to worry. Yeah. So come on, Steve, Retro and Lim. Let us know. What did you think? Never get an answer out of that, Steve. He's a bugger. He's a bugger. Never mind. Right, so guys, in the chat, I will let you decide, is this a hidden gem or not? Type in gem or the picture gem if you think it is, or not if you don't. Juffer's giving it gem.
I can just say it out loud, can't I? Sorry, yeah, gem.
Oh yeah, they're all coming through. Look at this. Yeah. Well, there we go. I think it's the decision's been made for us. Pretty much there. Where's me thing? There it is. So this game, we will give it a hidden gem status.
Cool.
So there we go. That's our first hidden gem for tonight. So hopefully there will be more. And yeah. But it's not that well known either. Yeah, it's in between. Well, I'd never heard of it, Zai, so that's why I chose it. So there we go. Spherical is our first hidden gem as such. It was certainly hidden to me. And yeah. Hi, Simon. Good evening, sir. Good to see you, buddy. So let's move on, shall we? There we go. That's not bad, mate. We got our first one.
Awesome.
Yeah. Now then. Here's another game I'd never heard of. I know, Pete. Yeah, it's a game called Spirits, this one. Bit of a dodgy tune, but not to worry. So, nice title screen, yes. Obviously, this is another Spanish game. And again, guys, a lot of these games I find by going through the CPC Game Reviews website, who's in the chat now. Please do go over and have a look at that channel. It's really cool. It really helps. It does. So this is a Topo Soft game. Let's have a look what we've got. Okie doke. What did you make of this one, bud? Did you get it working?
Yeah, I've got it working. This one really isn't for me at all. The sprites are okay. The game flows to an absolute crawl whenever an enemy comes on, though. And there's colour clash all over the place. You can see that bear thing walking down the bottom.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously a Spectrum port, and they didn't bother to get rid of the colour clash.
No, and I couldn't work out what you do on the bottom half of the screen, if anything, or if that's just there for fancy show. Because you only play in the top part. So I didn't like this one at all.
Yeah. You've got magic that you can use, and that's...
yeah.
It's a shame, really, because the Amstrad could do this so much better.
I think I got quite far into it, but I don't have any idea how or why. I managed to get outside of the castle and fall to me death about 8 screens worth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why they do this. I just don't understand the thinking. They knew that the Amstrad doesn't need to have colour clash.
Yeah.
It's certainly, I should imagine it runs a lot better on a Spectrum, to be honest. There's a switch there. Can I get it? No, for some reason I can't. Oh, that's a bit stupid. Oh, there you go. I got the switch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's one of those where you get switches and stuff like that. Yeah. It's certainly, yeah. See, the jumping is slow there, yeah. So, there's my telephone. Just give me a second and I'll get rid of that. Give me 2. You have a chat, mate.
Sarni's giving it a 5. Fellow's giving it a 4. Simon, 3. DVD film bloke, regular shit, 4 out of 10. 4 from Pete. Rach, I don't think you'd enjoy this. It's horrible, mate. Tony gives it 50%. Retro gives it a 3. 6 from Rach. I give it a 3. I thought it was absolute garbage.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. It's typical, isn't it? The phone goes.
It's always the same, man.
Nice one, Simon. Yeah. It's. I mean, there's detail in the graphics, etc. It's mode 1, but why didn't they just change it a little bit? Yeah, and it does look dull. You're right there, Novabug. It's duck. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it. I'll be dead honest. As soon as something appears on the screen, it slows down. It's a shame, really. They could have done a lot better. They really could have. And I'm just not feeling it. Okie doke. So we've got all these scores in. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. It's certainly not hidden gem status. Graphics are nice enough, nice and detailed, but it's just lazy coding. Lazy coding. So yeah, but again, it was a game I'd never heard of, so I thought I'd give it a go. So let's move on. So now I know I think you said you liked this one. Oh, we shall see.
Oh, yes.
So it's an Atlantis game, and it's called Spooky Castle. So Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, here we go. Well, it's a platformer, and it's certainly a quick one. Yeah, it's a fast one, this. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Never seen this one before. Never heard of this one before. It's certainly interesting. It's nice to actually hit a button to jump rather than up. Oh, you bugger. It's certainly quick enough. Certainly quick enough. Oh, wow. I'm not doing too good. All right, so we've got, what was that? A 1990 game. Is that what you said? Yeah.
Yeah. I really like this.
Go on.
When I first booted it up, I thought, oh my God, this is garbage. But as soon as I played it, it's absolutely brilliant. You have to get used to it, and the ghost kills instantly, the bats drain your health. And all you got to do is get the key and then pick a door to go out. But if you pick the wrong door, you then have to come back in the room that you've just cleared from a different angle to get the key from the same place and get out the proper door.
I get you.
It's really good. I got quite far in it. The only thing I didn't like about it is that sometimes the ghosts spawn right on the door just as you're about to go out of it.
Right, yeah. There's a lot of quick deaths. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it plays really well.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I give this one.
Go on. Sorry, say again.
It's just fantastic. It looks crap, but it's absolutely brilliant.
So, sorry, what did you give this one?
I give it 8.
Wow, an 8. Oh, no, that's interesting, that, because straight away that's giving it a... I just wish I was a better gamer to show people. I should have put the infinite lives on really so people could see more of the game. Yeah, it's okay. It's certainly quick. I find the ladders are a bit hard work. Oh, I need another key. Right, so that's fired on the floor down there. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get my head around what to do. Like I said, I've not played this before, so those tread. Oh, that slowed down then, didn't it? Not to worry.
Oh yeah. Got some scores coming in.
Oh.
John Gage says it looks okay and a bit hard, 6 out of 10. CPC Game Review said it was too easy. He's showing. Simon Osborne, 7 out of 10. Rach, 7.5 out of 10. Blow, 7. Johnny B, 75%. Velo gives it a 7. Zypho's good at dodging old bats, and then he goes off to slag off his lovely missus. Don't know how he dare. Arnie, 6.5. Zypho, 7. Pete Walker, 7. Ego Chip, 7.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely better if you play it.
Yeah. Again, I will put this in. My first initial feelings is, I want to have another go. I want to keep going and to see it. There's no music really, which is a bit of a letdown. I was like a little bit of music. There's only 20 rooms apparently in the game, so it's a very small game. So I give it a 7 myself. Actually, I'm going to go for a 7 on this one. More so not from the game's fault, but mine because I'm a shit gamer. And it's good. It's certainly good, but I've certainly played better. And especially with the 20. Only 20 rooms. That was it. Atlantis. Were they budgie? I'm sure they were. Yeah, I'm sure they were. So let's have a look. I think. What do you reckon? Should we check in with? Let's check in with Novabug first. See what he thought of it. Oh, he seems to be enjoying it a lot, actually. Okay. Yeah, it is a budget game, right? All right. I'll give it an extra half then on that. Only because there was some budget games I liked that had more levels to it. Yeah, let's check in with Retro and Lim. Retro and Lim, Steve, what did you think? Okay, that's what Retro and Lim Steve thought of it. And let's just check in with Zypho. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh dear. Not to worry. Not to worry. And what was that? Was that Retro and Lim wanted to add something? What was that, Steve? Now then. Cigar. There we go. Yeah, so it's nice the Retro and Lim's actually joining in now in these streams. Really good. So yeah, I'll go 7.5 on this because it's a budgie. No, we don't, Simon. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, good game. I'll give that a 7.5. I'll just not quite hidden gem status on that one. If I do play it later on and find it maybe change my mind, I may up it. So yes, come to Jimmy. Indeed, Stephen. Indeed. Right, let's move on, shall we? So we're flying through these tonight. Let's have a look now. So here's a game for ya called Stardust. Did you get this one working?
Yeah, I got this one working. It took me a while to get it running, and then I wish I'd not bothered.
Radio.
Don't want to # spoilers for anybody out there.
New infinite time in phase 2. No, start on zone 1. Yeah, it is a nice loading screen, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Stardust, programmed by Juan Carlos and Javier. Yeah. Okay. Featuring something. Julio Martin. Okay. Yeah, music based on the original whatever. It's another Toposoft game. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Is it J for joystick? No. Oh, here we go. Come on, why can't I get joystick working? J.
Yeah. Took me a while to work it out. I think you have to move that little shit onto your selection.
That's a QA. There we go. Yeah. Right, I'm with you. Okay. And then play the game. So, here we go. So, it's right. It's a Z to shoot for some reason. Not to worry. So, it's another shoot 'em up. Yeah, it's a cross between Xenon and... Oh dear, I can't see what the hell's going on. It's a cross between Xenon and Iridium, I'd say, but a lot slower. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, you can... I get you. Right. So it looks like it's just destroy everything on the floor, is that right?
Yeah, you say it looks like a cross between Xenon and Iridium. I think it was more a cross between Glitter and Dogshit. Because it looked really nice, but it's utter garbage. You just can't see what's going on. I was really disappointed because I saw it in screenshots first. I thought, oh, this is going to be amazing. And it was just, rubbish. Yeah,
a bit of a letdown.
Very much so. You just can't see what's killing you half the time.
Yeah, you can't see it.
It's going to be one of them that looks great in screenshots, but as you... utter crap.
There we go.
Shame.
Yeah, I played a game last week. I think it was and it looked brilliant graphically, but then as soon as you got to, I mean, the background kind of, you'd lose yourself.
Yeah, given a bit of time, you might be able to work it out and, get used to it, but...
Yeah, no, it's no mission genocide. Good effort, but I think especially the size of the screen, they didn't really, I don't know, they didn't really, the idea was there, but they just didn't finish it properly. They didn't think about it for me. Yeah, Not feeling it. Not feeling this one at all. And it is a shame because it does look graphically brilliant. Was that parallax happening there? I have no idea, buddy. I mean, it's got cracking presentations, don't get me wrong. Let's have a look. See what. Oh, keep pressing the wrong button.
Score coming through.
Scores are coming. Yeah, go on, read them out, bud.
John Gage 4 out of 10. Bello 4 out of 10. Pete 5 out of 10. Rach 4 out of 10. DVD Film Bloke 3 out of 10. CPC Game Reviews 5 out of 10. Ego Chip 4. Novabug 5. Johnny B 45%. I'll give it 3 out of 10 just because it was so disappointing.
Yeah, it is disappointing. I agree with you on that. I think I'll go for the 5 halfway through. Halfway, really. It's not too bad. It looks good. It's, like I said, it's that... I don't know whether it's me or the game because I'm struggling to work out what's me and what's the background.
Yeah, what spoiled it for me a bit as well was the ship movement is really bad.
Yeah, it is very strange, yeah. The fact that you can go back on yourself, yeah.
If the ship control was a bit better, it might, score a bit more. But
Yeah. That's, I've certainly played worse, I'll say that. I have played worse. So, no, I'm gonna go for the 5 out of 10 on this one. I have played worse, I think you probably get used to it more than anything.
Yeah, you could be right. It's just...
No, I know you're used to the decent stuff. After you've played games like Relentless, it's,
Yeah, when you see what can be done and then you play this, it's,
Yeah, no, I understand that, yeah, not a bad game. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It's okay. Yeah, there is a tiny bit of parallax there, Zypho. I've just seen it. So, yeah, 5 out of 10 because they had a little bit of parallax. But yeah, it's certainly, yeah, there is parallax in there. Not a bad effort. They had the idea right, but if they just polished it that little bit more, it would have been brilliant. Yeah, I'm going to move on to a game called maybe this is one that you could have a look at, Zypho. Sorry, you have to excuse the dogs in the background. I've got going on here now. Oh Lord, let's have a look. It's one of those. Yeah, Evan can hear me dogs in the background. So, let's have a look at this one. I can't remember this one, to be honest. Strife. Yes, I do. I remember this one. Got a tune. Mikey, if you're around, I'm looking at about a 9 o'clock. To give you the heads up, buddy. Nice tune. ERE have some good games, according to Rachel. Come on. Is it still loading? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, straight away, it's got that. Now, it's got that sound effect. It's got that sound effect, the same in the music, the same as Sorcery. That reverb. So let's have a look what we can do with this, shall we? Come on, there's a start. So, gnomes indeed. So, is it a keyboard only job, this?
this far in this one, mate. I couldn't get it to run.
Oh, yeah. All right, so... Oh, we've got Gauntlet. It's a Gauntlet clone. All right, so we've got a Gauntlet clone. You couldn't get this one working? Oh.
No, it just made a horrible noise and then crashed the desktop all the time.
Yeah. First thing I want to do is turn the music off, because it does get annoying. But no, it's definitely a Gauntlet clone. And it's a really good one, I think. And I shoot... No, they won't disappear now. You can't seem to shoot the generators. Where have I gone? Something's gone wrong. Where have I gone? Have I crashed it? Something's gone wrong.
Your energy's going down still.
Yeah, it took it that long to get to the next screen. Oh, that's a bit shite. There's a key there. That might be an emulator issue rather than a game. Yeah, I like this. It's certainly fast. I like the speed of it. I do like the speed of it. Some people are saying too fast. But come on. Oh, dead. Yeah, and I promise you, my emulator's on normal speed as well. Come on, I want to play more. There we go. I getcha. So, for some reason, it's stuck on 2-player mode. Right. What we can do. What I'm going to do is reload it, because I want to have a proper look at this game, and it's playing silly buggers with me. So, I'm going to just reload it. That's true, sexy, it is. Yeah, I'm playing it in 2-player mode. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have another go at getting this to run, because it looks quite good.
Yeah, it is. It's a Gauntlet clone, and it seems good. I just want to make sure I get this right. I have it in 1-player game mode. So, let's have another go. What was that ego chip? But this clone doesn't really execute it well. From what I've seen, it brings nothing new to the table. True ego. True. Yeah. Load.
Is it me, or does that wizard look a bit creepy behind that name?
Well, you know, it's. I'm sure it'll be a dressed up Steve from Retro Online. You know what he's like. So, alright, how do you select the game, a 1-player game? Press number 1. Right. I think I've got the hang of it now. There we go. Right, okay. So there's plenty of food. There's a Gauntlet clone. Yeah, it's not bad. It's nothing original, as Ego Chip was saying. Graphics are nice and there we go. That's more like it. Yeah. But no, I could certainly see myself playing this. And I can certainly see myself playing this 2-player if I had any friends, but I don't. So, the only complaint is you can't shoot the generators, which is a pain in the bum. But no, it's really fast. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying this. Now then, and it's a shame you couldn't get this to work, mate. Oh, what's happening there? It's killing me. Not to worry.
Yeah, I think it's my own fault because I use the RetroArch core rather than the separate.
Yeah, I'd have a look. I'd stick with Napalm and have a go with it on there. I'm enjoying it. I like it. I want to go back to it. You see, that's always a big thing for me. Do I want to play again? Do I want to play again? And I do want to play again. So, yeah. Let's get some scores in, folks. What you think? So, let's have a look. 6 out of 10 off Arnie. 8.5 off Rachel. Wow. Good score there, Rachel. 6 off of John. 7 off Velo. DVD's giving it an 8. What do we reckon, guys? 8 off CPC Game Reviews. Yeah, we've had 2 for there. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. 6.5 off Zypho. He finds it too generic. Well, I do like the gauntlet style gaming, so that's why I think you'd have to, I don't know, you have to kind of think, it's a tough one. Was it a budgie? Was it a budgie? 50 off JB because he doesn't like gauntlet or gauntlet. That's fine, mate. Yeah, Toxic 5. No, it's not. It's a full pricer. Right, okay. Well, with it being a full price game, then I'll have to drop. I'll have to give this a 7. I do enjoy it. I do like playing it. I want to play it again, but yeah, that's what I mean. Zypho, it's horses for courses, isn't it? Would I choose this over Gauntlet? Probably not. Yeah, Gauntlet is good on the CPC, but it's a good effort. It really is a good effort. It's nice. I like the speed of it. I can see me coming back. I'm going to go 7.5. 7.5 out of 10 on this one. Let's just check in with who'd help me with this. I know somebody who knows a lot about known things. It's that Retro on Limb, Steve. What do you think, Steve? Okay. I don't know what he was thinking of there. Maybe some kiddies or something. Not to worry. And yeah, we'll check in with Nova. Oh, he seems to like it. Yeah. He's giving it a good old button bash in there. So yeah. Not to worry. No, we've not heard from GP tonight. No. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I like that. I do that. I'm giving it a 7.5. Just missing out, but it's one of those. I think it's one of those that I like it more than the genre, more than the actual game. So maybe that's influencing me. That's why I'm not going to give it Hidden Gem, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's a shame. You'll have to stick with Ape on your old PC, mate, and give this a go.
Yeah, we'll do. Try it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Super Her. No. Now, CNG's had their mitts on this one. So here's one. It's called, nice loading screen. It's a Cody's game, but it's a Cody's game I'd never seen before. So that's why I chose it, because the only Cody's game you ever hear of is the bloody Dizzy ones. So yeah, this is it's still loading. Yeah, it's still loading. So here we go. Now then, looks like another Specky port, but we know that Codemasters did do decent ones. Let's have a look at Paul. I don't know. I can't say that. There's somebody Drummond by the looks of it. But so yeah, doesn't look like the twins were involved in this one. Yeah, it's. Hey, look, the sprites have got more than one colour, which is also say 2 colours. They've got 3, which is always nice to see. Yeah, let's have a look. Do I want music? Let's have a look. Well, I want number 2 for joystick. There we go. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is an isometric. Possibly. Let's have a look. See. 0 to start. 0 to start. Try it again. So, shoes for jumping, a bag for carrying, a hammer for throwing, and a helmet for magic. Then 5 guardian spirits. Okay. It's isometric. Oh, and they've done the controls right. It's very rare you get an isometric where they just do a decent job. Well, we know what this is, don't we? What was that ultimate game? Don't walk on the grass, it kills you, apparently. Did you have a crack at this one, mate?
I did, mate, yeah. I really enjoyed this. Reminded me of Head Over Heels, Batman, that kind of stuff with the isometric viewpoint. It's a bit weird in that you need to find the boots first before you can jump, but it's fairly obvious once you get the hang of it. Yeah.
Hi, Technique. How's it going, buddy? Yeah. I'm a big fan of isometric. It's one of my favourites. Look at the size of the screen. You're right, John. The screen is small. However, I don't mind that. Oh, there's the shoes over there. Right, so let's get the shoes. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Oh, go away, yeah. Do. There you go. Now I can jump. That's a yeah. Oops, I walked into that by mistake. Not so worry. Yeah, whatever.
What I did like was the music when you die, because it reminded me of that. What was the advert? Thank you very much for doing this.
Was it Quality Street? Was it Quality Street, that one?
Yeah, it was one of them, wasn't it? Some chocolates.
Yeah, some chocolates. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Thank you very much for doing the dishes. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Yeah, I remember that advert. Was it Roses? There we go. Rachel knows. Rachel.
Yeah. The jumping's a bit odd as well, because you jump forward and you seem to lose your momentum halfway through the air and then just come straight down. But once you get used to that, it's perfect.
Yeah. I love isometrics. I've always loved isometrics. No matter what, ever since was it Saberwolf on the old Spectrum? I was addicted to isometrics. Not Saberwolf. Was it Saberwolf? Not Saberwolf. The other one. Nightlaw. There we go.
Nightlaw.
Yeah. Did you have any memories of isometric games on your Specky, mate?
I did, yeah, being frustrated as hell trying to judge if something was above me or below me or where it was, like those steps that you've just come to there.
Yeah.
Because they look like they could be on the floor or wherever. Yeah. But it's one of those things that you get used to, isn't it?
Yeah, I have to reset that prison by the looks of it. Yeah. No, I love this. It's my type of game. And again, it's one of those things, if you love the genre like I do, it's you're going to love the game.
Yeah, I quite like this area as well, where the hallway scrolls. Because I've not seen that before on an isometric game like this.
Yeah.
It's just static rooms with the flick screen thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm already ready to score this. It's definitely my cup of tea. It's definitely my type of game. Let's see what the guys in the chat are saying about it. So, Ego Chips giving it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, Gunfry, that was one I was thinking of. Yeah, I know, Texley. Yeah, I was getting them mixed up. 6 out of 10s, 8.5 off Rage, 7 off Bog, 7 off CPC. Ooh, what did you give it, buddy?
I was tempted to give it an 8. I think I tended more towards a 7. But yeah, it was really good. It was impressive. And like you say, the controls are the right way around. So when you press right, you go the right direction.
Yeah, that makes the big difference to me, is the controls. Again, it's a lot of this is a matter of taste. I'm going to give this a 7.5. I won't give it Hidden Gem because it's not everybody's cup of tea. If I had my way, every isometric game would be a 10 out of 10 just because I love the genre and I will spend hours and hours on it. Like I did, I used to map out. I think the first isometric after I played on, I got on my Amstrad was Alien 8. And I sat down and I mapped it, and I've got such strong retro memories of that. It's more. That's why I high score them more than probably what they're worth. But I do appreciate it's not everybody's cup of tea, so I've got to be fair on that. So no, I'm going to give this a strong 7.5. Just missing out on hidden gem status, but if you love the isometrics, then it is definitely a hidden gem, guys. Yeah. Oh well, he's got a nice box copy of Alien 8. Now, sorry to backtrack to you asking questions, buddy. When you had your Spectrum, the Ultimate games were they in the cardboard boxes?
Yeah, they were in massive, huge boxes, weren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I love them boxes. Absolutely loved them. Yeah.
Yeah, I objected because I think which one was it? Was it Underworld? Was the first game I had to pay £10 for when the rest had been like $4.99. Well, that was the first high-priced game, but then Alien 8 on the Spectrum ran like an absolute dog.
Yeah.
It was really poor.
Now then, here's the one we've been waiting for. I shall bring this in. Mikey Smith, are you still in the chat? Let me know, buddy. Sorry to hear that, buddy, son of a Reaper. So here we go. Now then, there is a gentleman in the chat already who may be able to tell us more on this. It's got a cracking tune. Now, yeah, buddy, I'm looking at 9 o'clock, mate. Don't maybe 10 past. So just giving you the heads up, bud. This was a competition, 16 kilobyte ROM competition. This game is only 16k, guys. Bear that in mind and listen to the music. I'll put it on easy because I'm shy to sit. So, here we go. We all know this type of game. So, the premise of this game is you're a bug. It's in lovely mode 1, and it's a puzzler, and it's literally collect everything, clear the screen, and go to the next level. Continue. Now then, what were your thoughts on this one, buddy?
I absolutely love this, and I'm not just saying that because Ego Chips in the chat. I played this more than any of the other games that were on tonight. It's just my cup of tea. It's absolutely fantastic. It gets a bit hard later on. What level did he get to? I think he got to level 13, then I gave up, but just because I was crap, not because the game's crap. The game is absolutely brilliant. My favourite one of the lot so far tonight.
Right, so there we go.
Not just saying that because he's here.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, mate. I'll be dead honest with people. When I put this on my system as such, I couldn't put it down. I usually play test everything just for a couple of minutes to get the controls, and 2 out of 10. He's joking, by the way. I love puzzle games like this. I absolutely adore them. I think this, the fact that it's only 16k, absolutely blows me away. It really does blow me away. You know, it makes it even more impressive. It's the kind of game where I'd spend hours on this, just trying to get to the better levels as such. All right, so you got to think about these, don't you? How do I get to that? Let's try that way. Nope, can't get to it that way. So maybe up that way. Yeah. So yeah. It's mental. It's mental. This. It's very playable, very smooth, and like I said, I'm not just saying this because he's in the chat, but it's a. I can't believe it's six. I just can't believe it's 16K. I mean, fucking hell, 16K. And how many levels are in this, buddy? If you're around, see if Ego Chip will answer how many levels are actually in this. Very nice, easygoing puzzler off Annie Viking, at least to start with, and runs smoothly. 9 out of 10. Yeah. So, yeah, if you can let us know, Ego, how many levels there are, that'd be appreciated, buddy. Around 40.
40.
Yeah, 40. If there was ever a game, Ego, that needs a sequel, maybe use up a bit more RAM, this would be the one, or one of them, I should say. I do like Ego Chip's games. I was playing an adventure one. I think it was that he did as well. A good few letters ago, and that was awesome. So yeah, and I want to get pen and paper ready to write down my scores on this already.
What's really good is how it's obvious what each of the special tiles does as well.
Yeah, well, this is it. You just figure it out, don't you? And it's one of those where you just you know what to do straight away, and yeah, I enjoy it. I love this game, and the fact again, guys, this is 30 sounds right. Okay, yeah, 30 on this one. Ego, yeah, belting game, fantastic tune to start off. You know what to do. Just go nip through the scores for me, buddy, will you?
Well, do 9. Fellow gave it an 8. Retro and Lim gave it an 8. Nova 7.5. Johnny B 80%. Nova, oh that's Nova again. Technic 8.5. Pete 8. CPC Game Reviews 8 with a gem after it. Fellows put a gem in the chat. Rach giving it a 9. DVD Film Bloke giving it a 9. I'd definitely give it gem status. And as much as I can give it without sounding like I'm sucking up to anybody. It's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant game. Beautiful graphics. I love the graphics on it. I love Mode 1 done properly. And just the simple things. It's, you know, for us poor Amstrad owners. Yeah, thanks for the link there, buddy. Yeah, superb game. Definitely a hidden gem.
Without a doubt.
Definitely a hidden gem. Ego Trip, I take payment via PayPal, please. Only messing. But superb game. And I will be going back to it because, like Baba's Palace, it's one of those games that you want to go through it and get through it. And yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, fantastic game. Definitely a hidden gem. Right. What I'm going to do, Juffer, is leave it there on the reviews. If I can just ask you to switch your camera on.
Of course you can. I have to put my clothes back on. Wait a minute.
No, you don't. You really don't. Honestly. You really don't.
I need my glasses on. Can't see you.
There it is. Right, guys. I'm going to leave it around here now. There was one other game, but Big Juffer couldn't get it going, and I'll throw that in because I still can't suss it out. But we've had some fantastic games this week. We've had two. Did we pull out 2 hidden gems or 3? I can't remember now. 2, I think. Yeah, 2 hidden gems we had. And again, sometimes it shows you that the best graphics are the ones you expect to see. And I think that is what that game did for me, that last one. Off Ego Trip. You know what it is, you know what's happening, And that's the what's the service doors behind you, buddy?
That's the conservatory. It's where the wife and the daughter work while we're working from home. And I keep them locked in there overnight as well, so don't wake them up. Or do you mean those doors? Sorry.
That's the hatch. That's the hatch.
Yeah, that's just the kitchen.
Yeah. Well, again, big thank you, Big Juffer, for joining me in this stream. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have.
Cool. No, it's been a pleasure, mate. And again, thank you for asking me.
Oh, no. It's a pleasure, mate. It's a pleasure. And will you come on again?
Absolutely. Try keeping me off. Try getting rid of me.
Superb. Now then, we're all moving over to Mikey and Janey's Twitch channel. Again, link is in the new link is in the description. If you could put in the new link in the chat, make sure it's the new one. It's Mikey and Janey, and in the Twitch, in the chat, a link. Big thank you to everybody who joined in, and hopefully poor Janey will get a little bit of an earlier night tonight. But so a good one, Juff. Good sport. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, spooky eyes in the kitchen. Yeah, great stream, guys. Well done. No, thank you. Yeah, there we go. P Walkers, put them in. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if Mikey's ready for us, but I'll just check if he's putting any links in now. So, he's going on. Yeah, live now. There we go. So, thank you all. Good to see you. I'll see you all next week. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from...
Little Juffer, let me get it. Yeah. I'll get it.
Oh, dear. Thanks, buddy. Yellow belly out.